Welcome back, guys, to episode 51 of the Uncleanables Podcast. We are 1 week away from our
the
birthday! Come on. All of you man said we couldn't do it, but we done it.
Do you know what though? Do you think that's gone quick?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's been a quick year.
Yeah, I think it's been a quick year in general, hasn't it?
So, I've had a little bit of time off this week. But over the last year, I probably haven't had much time off.
Yeah.
I think when you work in a lot, it does seem to go quicker.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like my wife's been pregnant, so it's like
there's always something else in there.
1 week closer to the baby being born.
No, I hear you.
And like when your missus is pregnant, they do everything in weeks. So it'll be like
what your missus does, or like the hospital?
The hospital. So you'll have your first scan at 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Usually, unless you're high risk. Sometimes they do it earlier. And then you come back, I think, at 16 weeks. So that's 4 weeks between. So like, although it's 9 months of birth, there's only 4 weeks between your next thing.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
and then, but like that's like a whole month.
Yeah.
So like before you see your baby again, it's a whole month. But that comes around so quickly.
Massively, yeah.
Yeah, and then you do a 20-week scan.
Isn't there a perception of time about this? I think there's been a study on this where it's like if someone who counts down, like ultimately, like if you're going for a scan and it's 4 weekly, you're on a countdown, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like imagine, I know it sounds horrible. Imagine you was ill and they said, right, you've got like 6 months to live. Like you've effectively started a countdown.
Yeah.
You should
to
look at
a
it
certain
like that.
date. Yeah.
You should almost look at it as a count up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then each day lasts a little bit longer, sort of thing. But yeah, no, entirely. I get what you mean.
I know, I get that as well. But yeah, so I think it has gone quickly, definitely. But yeah, I've had some time off. It wasn't so much intentional time off, but I had 2 jobs booked in on the Friday, so I just moved them to the Wednesdays. I had nothing on the Thursday. Then obviously Saturday and Sunday I try not to work, and then I had 2 jobs today on the Monday. And I was like, well, I'll just pop them onto the Tuesday because I've got a fairly busy day tomorrow or whenever it was. So I was like, I'm not gonna get up, go to work for 2
Mega
jobs.
early,
It's just I don't want to do it unless it's something that can't be moved. But that particular 2 jobs were on a road that's been closed for about 14 weeks now. It's on Shipwrights Drive. So
oh mate, is that still closed?
Yeah. So every time I go there, the road's closed, but now I've managed to get both of them because they were like they'd got out of schedule. They'd got out of schedule, so they weren't doing them on the same day. I managed to get them back together where I haven't been able to get to the first one I've got is literally they've closed the road and they're doing the whatever it is there, and it's the first house, and you have to come from the other end.
That's it. I remember you saying.
And you've got to slalom between all of the cones where they've got different holes in the road. And it's a bit of a nightmare to the very last house that you can get to. Yeah. And the other ones, it's a few doors up.
Do you know what the smasher is? When you eventually do that ass, the next day, then bollards will be gone.
Yeah, probably. But it'll be really dirty as well, which is...
That's how they go.
But it's they're good customers of mine, so I can't complain too much.
You got to look after them, son.
Yeah, can't complain too much. But yeah, what have you been up to?
Mate, I finished a massive job. I recorded it for YouTube. I've been away.
Dan's joining YouTube.
Hey!
Let's go.
So you've probably seen them on the socials, big man.
Mate, I've seen them. Yeah, of course I've seen them.
The pictures on my... No. So you see the videos. I think they come out really, really well.
For your first video, I was thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, I was. And do you know what? Without trying to sound like a weirdo, but I was actually watching it back, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Even though I made it, I know that sounds silly, but I was like, no, this is actually quality.
Yeah, because I think the way you filmed it, you've changed angles enough. It was a good speed.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bits you slowed down as well, which is quite fun.
Yeah, man, I was fucking...
But, yeah,
I thought I was going to get a call of Steven Spielberg.
So talking of making videos, whether it's for YouTube or social media, I've had quite a few messages this week from people saying, "Oh, I need to get on the videos," or there's this opportunity come up. So Keith was telling me, for an example, that so he's a copper, isn't he? And they do loaded copper programs.
Brother,
they've been told that there's going to be some filming happening at his wherever he's based, I think. And they asked him if he wanted to be on, in front of the camera.
I bet he said no.
Of course he said no. But what he did say was he's trying to get his DCI, his boss, to be using like Corian cleaning mugs and pens in the clips.
Oh,
which is fucking brilliant.
Love that.
Yeah.
Mate, that is quality.
Yeah, brilliant. So, and
oh,
then we
mate,
were talking.
that is so good.
And like, I give everyone the same advice when they say, I need to do more video. I just don't want to be in front of the camera. Just do it, man.
Yeah, do it. You
just do it. I actually saved the quote, and I will get it up. Screenshotted it right from. It's a guy who owns a lot of businesses around our areas. He's not famous, I think, but he's quite well known. And it was where is it? Do what you can with what you have right now. It's not your lack of resources that stops you. It's your lack of resourcefulness. Start now, get perfect later.
Amazing advice, mate.
Yeah. So, and that's basically not in such a poetic way, but it's what I tell people. Just do it. My first video on YouTube. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be just social media clips, just the short little sped up ones or before and afters. Just a quick video of you explaining the job. Everything's difficult for different people. But if you go back and look at my first YouTube video, mate.
Awful.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I filmed it a little bit on, I had a Canon like DSLR camera. So I brought that to film on. That died almost immediately. So then you see the quality change.
Oh, from
so I started recording on my phone, and I think after I recorded that and edited it, I went out and bought my first GoPro.
Yeah, totally.
So the second job, camera quality is a little bit better.
Do you know what I was shocked at? In a good way. I was blown away that I think it was 330 or for 360 quid, and obviously I used my missus's laptop. Like with the software.
You use her money as well.
Yeah.
Quality.
No, mum's money.
It was free.
Yeah. No, but for 330 quid or 360 quid, mate, you get that result.
Yeah.
And the camera's not basic. The camera's a good one. It's a DJI 4. I don't think I've got the Action.
Yeah, Action 4.
Oh, it is the Action 4. So it's the Action 4. But there's one that's like giant money and one that's not. But it's the 4 that's not giant money. And you get quality. And do you know what blows my mind as well? Like I'm learning. So if you record on the time lapse, it doesn't record sound. When you record normal and then speed it up, you get the sound. But when I've done the hammer and bolster, it was the bollocks. It was like really quick.
People love all that.
I love that, yeah. And then
certain sounds are not good.
So I am the world's worst with names or like descriptions or anything. So I try and picture fit. I've got a very picture memory, photographic, should I say? So I've gone on the hashtag and I've gone ASMR. My missy said to me, yeah, like, good on ya, but it's not ASMR. Well, yeah, it is. You don't know what you're talking about. She went, no, it's not. ASMR is when you like, when you're talking to
It is ASMR.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, no, she said it's another one.
No, it's ASMR.
Oh.
She's probably thinking of BDSM.
Yeah.
When you get tied up and spanked and that.
I was trying to think of one, but I couldn't.
Mate, your fucking lights just changed colour. That's fucking boots. Mate, you didn't see it. I swear to God, it's on the camera.
It's like green.
It went yellow.
Oh, did it?
It went yellow. I've told you it's gone yellow, and it changed back. It's gaslighting me, man. The light is gaslighting me. No, it is ASMR. Which
it is.
It doesn't have to be. ASMR doesn't have to be quiet. It's just natural sounds.
Oh, is that what it is?
I can't remember what it stands for, but it's like.
But she said if it's ASMR, you wouldn't have music in it. And I go, yeah, you're
no,
right.
yeah, ASMR is just the natural sound, but.
Because I don't know, maybe she was referring to the first video where there was no sound and it was just me.
Look, haters gonna hate, man. There's always someone who knows what to do.
Yeah,
when you start doing something, they always come out and they're like, oh, don't do that, don't do that. And it's like, how many videos have you done, Emma? Get down here and jump on the podcast.
Bless her.
Come on, we've got a fucking chair for you.
But yeah, no, so yeah, I was shocked at that. I've got, this week I finished a massive job. It was, oh mate, there was no room for fucking it up effectively. So this guy has got a place up the road and he had a double garage and he was knocking down the middle pillar of the double garage and having one big door because he has a real fancy sports car he wants to get in. It's a McLaren, but it's a mega wide one or something, and he's got another motor he wants to go in there. Anyway, but the ceiling was, the ceiling weren't there. So it was basically, you're looking straight up into the rafters of the roof. And he wanted it boarded on the top and boarded underneath. And I said, yeah, no worries. But it needed reinforcing. So it was what looked like an easy job. Like if I showed you a picture, you'd be like, yeah, you boarded it and skimmed it. I'm like, mate, there's a lot of work in there.
Yeah.
So we got that done. But that was a bit of a push. 3 days, 2 men, me and another fella. But yeah, we got it done. Got it plastered and everything. But yeah, it was incredible.
Nice little job.
Beautiful
Good earner?
job. It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. It's not, when you start going into that realm of things, which I would categorise it as more maintenance, the ticket goes well low.
I guess there's less room for error as well.
No, it's just all day rate, really.
If you fuck up on a bit of material as well, it's like can change.
Oh yeah, everything costs money.
Yeah.
I know that sounds silly, but like, mate, just the wood alone, 10 pieces of 6x2, 10 pieces, right? So like joists, thicker than these, and 5.4 metres, and then I think it was 20 loft boards. Just that alone was over 500 quid.
Really?
And
Wood
is
like, expensive though.
Oh mate, it's fucking like
wood is expensive.
Unbelievable.
I built that shed, didn't I? After my nan passed away, and that run me 900 quid, £1,000.
See what I mean?
And all that is like the £3, what are they? 3x2s, I think.
Oh, the timbers.
Yeah. They're not big, are they? But they're like £3.50 or something.
Yeah,
they're
unbelievable.
Dirt cheap, but it was like 80 of them or something, and then I got the cheapest, thinnest.
It's like 4 mil
chipboard, whatever it is. It's horrible. You can't overscrew it because the screw just mulches it. Yeah. And I got however many of them to board it up, and it cost a fair few hundred quid.
But yeah, in terms of ticket price, it goes right down when you start doing things like that.
Yeah.
I'd sooner stick to you get spoiled with the cleaning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but listen, I still do it and I still enjoy it.
It's nice to have the day's work, really.
It's nice to when you stand back and look at it, you think that's actually dynamite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm pleased with that. That was a good day.
And we're filming finally. We're going to be filming the van tour today.
Yes, we are.
So that'll be out. It might even be out on the Wednesday after this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to get it edited before this Wednesday,
yeah.
Be next Wednesday. But I've got some cool little plans. I want to get the drone up and do a little drone shot of the van.
The van, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go back to mine, obviously, because the van ain't here.
Do you know another thing I've done this week?
What?
I jumped back on these Holies. Ordered them.
Very nice.
Do you know the pots?
I do. I also have one.
Come on, son.
Let's go.
So you know the sachets?
Yeah.
So if you get the pots,
Yeah.
it works at 80p a drink. So what flavour have you got? I've got a peach.
Strawberry and kiwi.
But I don't drink normal energy drinks, right?
No.
Because they're full of sugar and all
Mate,
the rest of it.
I got bad on the old energy drinks.
Yeah, mate, don't they send you loopy?
I see. I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with energy drinks. I know my limit with energy drinks, which is a miracle, really, because I don't know it with anything else. But when I feel like I have too many energy drinks,
You start shaking.
I can drop them.
Oh, I understand what you mean.
So
you
then
fall out
I
of love with them.
I have a few months off.
Yeah.
And then it will start again.
Oh, is this your month off then, and you jumped on this?
So I was having energy drinks because I've been going to the gym. I don't really like pre-workouts. That it makes my face tingle. That's like, I think there's like 300 milligrams of caffeine
It's
in
all
pre-workout.
caffeine though, isn't it?
It's mental.
like caffeine and taurine.
Makes
and all
my
that shit.
fucking face tingle. So I've been having an energy drink. So I've swapped them out for the Huel Holy Energy.
Yeah.
And I get enough of a buzz to get through my whole workout. No issue. Yeah, no sugar, no taurine, all natural.
And minerals. So I'm over
And
the
it
moon
works
with
out
this.
cheaper.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're someone who like has an energy drink a day, or like you're out window cleaning or whatever, and you go, well, I'll get a Monster. Get yourself some of these. Nearly half the price.
Yeah, I honestly can't recommend
You
them
only
enough.
get them cheap if you get them in the meal deal, the Monsters. Anyway, on their own, I'm sure they're like £2.80.
Mate, they're giant money.
Stupid money.
It is, isn't it? Imagine one of them every day. You're better off getting a vape.
Should we just get some heroin? No, I'm joking. So yeah, 80p a drink, fucking quality. And to add to that, they also do electrolyte drinks. So I've been having an electrolyte drink in the morning as well, keeping up my salts, because like, especially during the summer, you sweat a lot, didn't you? So when you're sweating a lot, the last thing you want is to lose all your water out of your body. So you drink more water, but if you ain't got the salt, you're not going to take in the water.
Exactly.
So you've got to keep your electrolytes up. And they also do iced tea if that's what you're into. But you can use our code, clean5 for £5 off your order. If you're ordering just one pot, it's probably better.
Yeah.
But if you're ordering a big order, they do like multi-packs where you can try the different flavours. Comes with a free shaker and stuff like that. You can use just the code CLEAN and you'll get 10% discount. So that might work out a little bit better if you spend more than 50.
So give it a bash. Give it a bash. But yeah, so other than that, we've been flying along. I've had a bit of time off and I've got more time coming off. Mate, I am disappearing this month.
I'm the same, which is I
don't mean disappearing under work, I mean disappearing on holiday.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm not the same.
I've got 2 days and I go away. So I just came back off holiday, which I'll tell about on next episode because that's going to be a funny one. Tune in, mate. That is going to be a belter.
Yeah, it's also our 52nd episode.
Yeah, so on our birthday, we're going to
yeah.
tell all the stories about what we've been up to. And then I go Greece, and then I come back, and then it's less than a week, and I go Mauritius again. I go Mauritius. And I'm like, Mrs. told me, and I was like, mate, I've actually got no
Have you
time to book
some money away to make up for all the time you're having off?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the ashtray on the van. Where my change has been going from the bakers and that, so I mean I'll raid that a little bit. No, it's not. I've got most of the holiday money for Greece coming up.
That's the wedding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not so much of a holiday, is it?
And then the other one's all inclusive, so that'll be should be all right. However, it's not that. Do you know what it is? It's the foot off the gas, mate, with work.
Yeah.
That's what the smasher is. It's like you're not chasing reviews, you're not chasing this, you're not chasing that. Like that big job I've done. Where I was away the weekend, I didn't text anyone. I didn't chase anyone. I was completely out of sync, which is normal. I mean, you are on vacation, you are on holiday, you do deserve it. However, when you come back, it's just like, it's all, like, don't go away, geez. It's waiting for you when you get back.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, start again.
It was you that we spoke this morning and you said it's almost like your brain just don't even want to. No, I was talking to Szilard.
Yeah.
And he said he's just come back from Romania. And he said exactly the same thing. He said, he voiced that to me, I'm sat in the van, it's 8:30, and my brain don't even know how to turn the van on.
Yeah.
Just the simplest of things can be so difficult to get back into
Yeah.
after some time off.
It's unbelievable, mate.
And I was saying to Dan earlier, we went and got some bits for the next episode. And I've had 5 days off. And I've not done anything, I've just had some time off, recharged my batteries. Fucking pulled a muscle in my back, so things you do when you're off. Hang on. Yeah, the things you do when you're off, and what did I say to you?
About your brain not working.
I fucking hate that, man.
Mate, you was just mid-conversation.
I know.
Szilard rung you this morning about him, like...
No, what did I say to you when we was in Lidl?
Oh, you said you had a few days off and now you're struggling, yeah.
So I had a few days off and I haven't even been on holiday, so it's not even like I've gone sat on the beach and relaxed. Yeah. I've still been in and around...
Which you wouldn't do even if you was on holiday,
no,
may I add.
No, very true. But I haven't been in and around, like, I've been in and around work still, same routine, same location, And even that, I was like itching to get back to work.
Mad,
and now it's come to the day where I'm going back to work tomorrow and I'm like, I want another day off.
Yeah.
So I just don't think we're ever going to be happy.
No, I know what you mean. I think it's there's comedy sketches about this as well. It's like you know everything about your life at the minute, yeah. You know how much milk is, you know how much bread is, you know how much like roughly a cinema ticket is, yeah. And it's like right, you save up money and you go somewhere that you know nothing about.
Yeah.
And that's meant to be a holiday, and it's like it's pandemonium, isn't it? It's like you go there, you don't know anyone, you can't you can do things. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, mate, like I wouldn't even do this at home.
No.
That's what I say sometimes to my missus.
Yeah, it's nice going to a new country, innit? But no, so we like to go to Tenerife,
which
is a relatively small country anyway. And the area that we go to, you can walk from sort of one end of civilization to the other in an hour and a half. So we got to know the area. So you feel a lot more comfortable. And I was saying, we went away with my daughter in January this year. And if you've ever been on holiday with kids, it's the opposite of relaxing.
Yeah, you're just stressed abroad, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's like double stressed because like you don't know where the local shop is to go and get. Like we needed to get, what do we need to get?
Is it like formula or something? Was she that young?
I got really ill. Do you remember? I got really, really ill when we was away. And Ruby was really ill as well. and we wanted to get cow pole.
Yeah.
But they don't do cow pole in Tenerife. So we're like going, and there's pharmacies everywhere.
Yeah.
But we're going pharmacy to pharmacy asking for cow pole, and they're going, no, we don't sell cow pole. And it wasn't until we got to one that had like a bit of a better English. He was like, they don't do cow pole in Tenerife, but
this is the
take
equivalent.
this, and it's like, it's just liquid paracetamol. That's what cow pole is.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we ended up getting something.
Thought it was some elixir, innit, for
But
children.
like now we know where that is now.
Yeah, exactly.
And like next time we go, we'll feel a lot more comfortable. But yeah, it's like then you go to a country. I've been to Cuba a couple of times. There's just fuck all there.
Oh, is it really? Surely you're on a beach, no?
So yeah, you're on a beach, but so it's because it's a communist country. A lot of the resorts on Cuba are on just this little island just off of the mainland.
Yeah.
No one lives there. They all live on the mainland. So every morning they get a bus, and it goes down the coast and drops you off.
Drive on the water, mate?
What? No, it's
on
it's
an
not.
island.
It's,
Every
it's
morning
connected,
they get the bus.
It's connected to the mainland, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like, this is the mainland, and this is it, and it's
right next
it's
to
just
it.
connected.
Right,
Yeah, it's not like in the middle of the water. It's like an island, but it's not an island. So every morning they get the bus, and the bus drives down this little bit, and it just drops people off at each resort, the workers. So if you want to go for a walk, you're only walking to the next resort. If you want to go to the mainland, which you can do, obviously you've got on to get the bus.
Yeah.
But if you needed something...
Yeah, you kind of stuffed, didn't you?
Yeah, you've either got to hope the hotel has it, or...
And pay an absolute fortune for it.
Yeah, and there's just fuck all else to do.
No, I get you, mate. It's a funny one. I feel like that as well. I'm better off. I think my mind works better when I'm at work or I've got something to do.
Yeah.
I've never gone on holiday. I think the longest holiday I've ever had is 9 days. And I was like, mate, I need something to do. I was contemplating buying a jigsaw puzzle. Like, no exaggeration. Or something like...
Are they the same foreign jigsaw puzzles? Like, do they go together the same? Or are they, like, different?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But you can get, like, other ones.
Do you have to get, like, a puzzle translator?
No, you get, like, the Union Jack flag instead of, like, the Spanish one. When you're in Spain, it, like, swaps over. But yeah, so I was just fucking ripping my hair out. But yeah, I think we do. Yeah, there's problem solvers, isn't there? I think a lot of people that are self-employed are heavily autistic or they're problem solvers. No, they're. It's how your brain works. I think blokes that obviously have their own like pressure washing company and bits and pieces exterior cleaning. I think you kind of have a set brain, and I'm whitewashing everyone now. But it's like you have a problem-solving brain. So when you get taken out of that scenario and you get put somewhere else...
I think you've got to be a certain amount of silly to start your own business.
Why?
It's difficult. It's fucking hard, man.
I don't think it's that hard at all. I think everyone moans about it.
Yeah, but... Right, so...
It's difficult, but like...
Yeah, but everything. You're in your situation now, right? If you wanted to buy a house...
Yeah.
So you're in a flat at the moment. If you wanted to buy a house, you might need to... Like you and Emma might need to like times your income by 1.5. But for you, for
what
her,
does that mean, times your income by 1.5?
Well, because you need to borrow more money from the bank, so you need to earn more money, right?
So are you saying we need to earn 1.5 times our income?
If you want to borrow more money from the bank for a mortgage, yeah, you need to earn more money. You can't just go to the bank and go, right, you're giving me a mortgage for a flat, but I want this 400 grand house.
You just said that in the weirdest way. You need to 1.5 times your income. So I need to earn more.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Jesus, just say that.
No, right, fucking let me land.
Do you write
man.
crosswords or something? You cryptic fucking language you're
Why
talking.
don't you just fucking let me finish and you might understand, you retarded sloth. Right? So Emma can just go to her boss and say, I want more responsibility. Or is there an opening for another job? I want more money. But you can't do that.
I think I can increase my salary a lot easier than what she can.
Consistently. How are you going to do it?
No, well, nothing's consistent.
No, but for you, it has to be consistent.
Yeah.
You need to prove that over a year or 2 years of accounts and say, I now earn more money. You can't just go bump up my payslip for 3 months.
All right, but then Emma goes, like, my missus goes to the fella and says, oh, like, can she have a pay rise? And he goes, actually, there's no positions open at the minute.
So then she just goes and finds a new job with more money.
It's not as easy.
No, I'm not saying...
I personally would say the self-employed route's easier. I can go out now. So I've always wanted to do locksmithing. Yeah, I thought it's always it's a real quirky add to the business. Yeah, and I like the idea of it. Right.
Yeah.
The course is 1,200 quid. I'd
Right.
book myself on that. and I'd put that on Checker Trade with me.
Why haven't you done that? That's fucking quality.
Yeah.
But why haven't you done it?
Because I'm busy doing everything else, isn't I?
So then what makes you think it's going to be easy to 1.5 times you're busy doing everything else?
Yeah. What? I don't...
So you've just proved my point.
No, I'm busy in
it's
this
not
spell.
easy for you to go and add more money to your business. You even need to do some personal development, i.e. the locksmith course, or another course.
Yeah.
Then you've got to like market that.
Yeah.
You've got to like buy. You might have to buy some equipment.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But like an employed person can just go and ask for a pay rise.
Mate,
they might say no.
Yeah.
But then they go, right, well, I'm going to start looking at other options. You can't do that. You've got to do everything for yourself.
No, exactly. But I can't do that, so I have to do my equivalent, and my equivalent is not.
Yeah, your equivalent costs you X amount in a course, X amount in
tools,
or whatever you might be advertising.
Yeah.
You might have your van siren, you might need to add stuff to that, so that's more cost.
I know what you're saying, but it's like that's the game we play, though, isn't it?
Yeah. What did I say at the beginning?
Yeah, it's difficult.
You got to be a certain type of silly to start working for yourself because everything's more difficult.
But I think we get paid accordingly.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
But and this is where, if you never change your business now, and you just work for yourself for the rest of your life, you'll have good income.
Yeah.
But you've got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want a business.
Yeah.
That changes the game completely. Right? Because you then need to start paying staff.
Yeah.
You've got to.
We're not talking about that though, are we? We're talking about 1.5x in your salary.
Yeah, but you're saying we get paid well.
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah, at the moment. But if you want to be paid really well, it's a completely different situation.
Yeah. But it's growth though, isn't it? Well, we get paid well now. We're in our 30s. When we're a little bit older, yeah, and we're like, oh no, we'll have a couple of members of staff in a couple of years, say, or one member of staff in a couple of years, or no members of staff in a couple of years. Maybe we're still here doing this bollocks.
I wouldn't mind doing this in a couple of years.
Do you see what I mean? No, we still do the podcast. Do you see what I mean? But then, like, it's. I mean, like, I know what you're saying, but yeah, a business will come along. I'm just saying,
it's more difficult. It is more difficult. If it was easier, everyone would do it.
Yeah, but everyone does do it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Go on Facebook. Go on Facebook now and say you want your driveway clean, mate. Someone will do it for a score.
No. This is where...
Mate, should we just have a fight?
This is where your brain's having a meltdown.
No, it ain't.
Right? You forget, I've made all the mistakes. So you've been with me, not in a big-headed way, but I've told you a lot of stuff. And you've avoided that, right? Whether it be something little or something big. I've almost been like a mentor to you.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
Make the point.
These people that buy a pressure washer and they go, we'll do your driveway for 50 quid.
Yeah.
They will not be doing it in a year, or they don't do it full time.
Yeah.
You have created a business that pays your bills full time.
Yes.
That is no easy feat. That's not something easy to do.
I agree with what you're
everyone
saying.
Does that.
Yeah.
Anyone can go out and buy a pressure washer and do it at the weekend.
Real bad man.
Yeah, anyone can do it at the weekend.
Yeah.
I get that. But that's not having a business. That's not working for yourself. That's not being self-employed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's a side hustle for part-time money.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, but you can apply it to any industry. You can say, I need my porch painted.
Mate, I could start building cars.
Yeah, no one will buy it, but you can just build them.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Like, and I might get halfway through the car, realise it's cost me 100 grand in parts and mistakes, and I don't know what I'm doing, and then give up. And that's exactly what people do. You go onto Facebook right now, I guarantee you in the last week there's been more than 20 for sale posts for equipment.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Because this is where it starts getting quiet. It just starts getting difficult, man. And like, we're fortunate that we're in a position where we can cover ourselves through that time. But even now, like I'm noticing it. It's definitely dropped. Definitely.
Yeah, it has, yeah, I've noticed it as well.
Like the leads I've been having, and I don't know whether it's I've had less leads, and I've closed none of them, and I don't know if that's a mixture of people want something for nothing, or now the VAT's on, it is a little bit more expensive. But I've lost jobs that are like someone asked for their conservatory to be cleaned, so they wanted their conservatory done and their windows cleaned. Now I know for a fact that even at my price plus the VAT, I'm still competitive for a conservatory clean. And it's a case of...
Was that an in and out?
No, that was just an exterior. But I offered to do the windows in the house for free, and then just charge me normal rate for.
What's the windows and the house for free? Would you?
He wanted all of his house windows done.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
Yeah,
not just the windows.
So just conservatory and windows. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just it's 150 plus VAT, so 180.
That's a good price for him.
But like the next, I know Adam would charge probably around 150 for that. Gavin's a 150 minimum. I know you would.
I would have charged 100.
You'd be close though.
I would have done 120 for the windows.
So 120.
Yeah.
And even then, although yes, I'm a little bit more expensive, it's not. It's not like it's crazy.
Yeah, there's not a lot in it.
It's not a huge amount. So for me, like, I didn't even get a reply from that guy.
Really?
He didn't even bother to text me back and say,
"Yeah,
you're a little bit more than I was hoping to pay."
Yeah.
I've got respect for people that do that, man. I love it.
Do you know, I've got a funny one for you. Are you finished? Sorry.
Just adding to that, exactly the same thing happened with a roof clean. So me and Jason, who you worked with, he got the inquiry in November last year for a roof. This roof would have probably been the biggest roof we've ever done. But the house is only about 3 years old. It's just he's got a tree on one side and it created some green. It wasn't really that mossy, but it was green. So the tiles were like brand new. He just wanted it jet washed and biocide, but that was 2,300 quid. So I'm sure that was a 230 square metre. Because it wasn't too bad, we done it at £10 a square metre. He never got back to Jason. I then got inquiries from him through Checker Trade, same house. And I was like, you always can't believe your eyes. And you're like, I know what's coming. He's telling me it's down Thundersley Park Drive, whatever it's called. I was like, I know what's coming. Anyway, I went back and I found the quote we'd done originally and I sent it to him plus the VAT. So I was like...
Oh, I bet he was loving that now.
He never replied.
Yeah.
But I spoke to Jason and he said to Jason back then that it was too expensive. This house must be worth 1.5 million quid.
Yeah,
he's got 4 Range Rovers.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
And it's... I know £2,300 is a lot of money, but like relatively for him, it's going to be less than a Range Rover payment, you know?
Mate, massively.
And you just think, like, not that we charged any more because he was rich, but like, if you've got a big house, mate, it's going to cost you more money.
Well, it's relative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course it is, yeah.
And I think that was relatively cheap still for the size of the job. I mean, that was a 2-day, 2-man job. So it's not like we were going to earn retirement money out of it. It was like, $11.50 each over 2 days, 500 quid a day after you've paid for biocide.
Mate, that's fucking giant money.
And then like the back end of the house was on like a steep pitch, like mudded ground down to the main road. So we wouldn't be able to set up a tower on that side. We'd have to work something out.
Yeah, that would have been lovely.
So there was like stuff to work out as well. But yeah, so I think it's just the time of year.
I had one inquiry as I was going away the weekend. I stood in the airport and it was horrific noise. And she was like, "Oh, hello there. I've got your number of Checker Trade." I said, "Yeah, no problem." She said, "Can you change a washer in my tap?" I said, "I can." I said, "But I'm not around this weekend." I said, "Unfortunately, I'm back Monday." I said, "I'll give you a call then." She went, "Yeah, is there any way you can come today?" And I went, "Well, no." I said, "I'm not around the weekend, unfortunately. I'm going away." She said, "Oh, so you definitely can't come today then?" I said, "No, mate." I said, I'm in Amsterdam." "Oh, okay, then how much would it be?" And I said, "Well, it'll probably just be my call out, which is 75 quid. She went, 75 quid to change a washer and a tap? I went, "Yeah, also to take the tap apart." I said, "To pick up the washer.
There.
To drive there."
Yeah, buy the washer, pick up the washer, drive back, my insurance for the day, my petrol for the day, my time for the day, answering this fucking phone call and dealing with
in
you,
an airport.
you cunt.
And I thought, the washer, did you just want to pay for the washer, mate? Because the washer's about 12p. So did you just want to give me 12p for the job? Do you know what I mean? I thought to myself. And then, funny enough, I actually called her by mistake this morning. And she rang me back. And I said, "Oh, hi there." I said, "Did you get your tap sorted?" She went, "Yeah, thank you." Bang, hang up. I was like, "Whoa, mate, I rang you by mistake, big man."
Well, I don't know if there's something in the water at the moment.
Yeah,
but
big time.
There's been a lot of rude customers in the last couple of weeks. I don't know, it's the time of year, fucking sun's gone away or something.
Mate, I had a fucking belter the other day. She messaged me, this woman messaged me, she went, whole house paint. I said, right, okay, internal, external. I thought to myself, right, okay. I thought, I'll give her the spiel that I'm not a painter and decorator, but depending on what she wants, I can deliver, yeah? Okay, no problem. Then she messaged me and said, right, I'll be at the property Saturday. And I said, well, Saturday's no good, I don't work Saturday. Can I meet you there during the week? She went, no, I'm getting the door open by the estate agent. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, I'm buying it. I thought, she don't even own it yet. I thought to myself, so why am I going to waste a Saturday? Do you know what I mean? Like, is painting your house really that fucking...
Yeah, is that going to be top of your priority list when you move in?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
in the winter,
like
coming into winter.
And then I aired it for the weekend because I was doing something. I thought, who wastes their time like that? Do you know what I mean?
You're almost like, you just got to say to him, look, once you're in, give me a call back. We'll come around and we'll sort it out.
Potentially you can lose that purchase. And I don't really want to waste a Saturday on the basis of that.
But yeah, some people, man, they're just... or like... So I'd done a job for someone. It was Jay, actually. He called me up. I might have mentioned
What, Jay
it.
Tidalway?
No, Jay, painter and decorator.
Oh, what not? No,
so
Jay.
he was painting the outside of this bloke's house, and he was prepping it for sale. So I thought, a fucking quality bloke. He's making his house.
That's a good shout.
Making his house all lovely. You know, and then he wanted the driveway done, ready for sale.
He gets a lot of work, that Jay, doesn't he?
He's busy, mate. Yeah. He's got eight or 9 week waiting list. And he said to me, I spoke to him because he's painted our house. So I was talking to him. I said, oh, did that bloke manage to sell his gaff? He was like, no, he told me he's taking it off the market. But what he'd done to Jay, which obviously, like, man don't play these games. But what he'd done to Jay was, he said, I want it sort of not bodged, but I just want it looking nice for sale. So Jay's done him a really good day rate, and you know, but like in the end, it was like fixing. They can fix the cracks on render, like fill them in and like they dab them and then paint over them. You wouldn't know they were there. So he wanted all this like specialist stuff done, which really should have taken a bit more time on. But he was like, no, because I'm putting it up for sale. Just just strap it. And then he's gone, no, we're not selling it. So Jay's done him like a deal cheaper than he would have charged normally if he knew he was staying there.
Yeah, but that was reflected in his work, no?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you saying though? Like what he said?
He's just been a bit cheeky,
I know
he's just been a bit like, and apparently the bloke owns a kitchen fitting company, or they make kitchens or something. He's not short of a few quid. You think, like, why are you skimping out, man?
Yeah.
Like even if you were thinking of selling it. Like, what's the extra few hundred? It's a few £100 difference.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we're all trying to earn a quid. Like, just, have it done properly.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Why are you trying to skimp and save a couple £100 just to...
It's unbelievable, mate. It is unbelievable.
I
had another one. Mate, this is blinding, isn't it, when we talk about these? They're unbelievable. I had one... Guy sent me a stable to build in single. It wasn't even a stable. It was like a shelter. So it's three walls effectively, and one was open and a roof. And he said, "Can you
for a
build
horse?"
Yeah. And I said, "Yeah." At my price, I was going to go in at 280 or 300.
I think that's cheap for building something like that. I've seen the sort of work that goes into them.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Done with
the other one
Little
was
Chris.
The other one was mental, but it was going to be 200 for me, 100 in wages for my labour. Yeah. And I'd just take a hit on fuel. It was in Colchester. It's not the end of the world. But it would have been nice I was thinking about a video for YouTube. I thought that'd be
it would have been a good one. Even for a little social media time lapse, that would have been decent.
That'd have been the bollocks, wouldn't it?
Nice.
So I ring him. It was someone I know. I said, oh, mate, did you still want that done? And he went, do you know what, mate? He went, you're busy, and for how much you would charge to go up there and dragging you up to Colchester, he went, she knew someone local, just got it done. I said, what did he charge out of curiosity? Mate, he charged £60. And I was like, I said to him, mate, give me his number. I said, mate, 60 quid.
That's insane.
I can't even, mate, my call out is 75 quid.
It cost you close to that to drive there and back in fuel.
Mate, he would have been there, if he was there on his own, he's been there nigh on full day.
Easy.
I'd say easy a full day.
Some people would do that though, man.
Oh, mate, I was like, that's unbelievable. But do you know what's so...
But he won't have insurance.
No, but do you know what's so tight with things like that, yeah? There is no room for error. So when I'd done that big job with that builder mate of mine, right? and we was doing it. It was gorgeous because I had my tools on my van and he had his tools on his van. And any problems that came up, it didn't matter because I've got my bits and pieces and whatever I didn't have, he had. So like the jigsaw blade blew up or whatever, snapped. He had a couple on him. When his one ran out, we started using mine. But it was just nice to know we ain't got to go down the shop. Little things like that save hours. Do you know what I mean? And it was just bits and pieces like that. Everyone had dust sheets and bits and pieces, and it all worked out nicely. But you think, that's what you're paying for? You are and you ain't.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're paying for.
Yeah. It's
experience.
Like, to know what can go wrong.
Like, experience, hard work. But the guy that's charging 60 quid, if something went wrong...
He's running off site.
Yeah, he's just going to leave.
He's ducking, mate,
Or he's going to come up to you and go, my hammer broke. And you go, what do you want me to do about it? Well, I can't work without my hammer.
Yeah, exactly. And you think, that's it, mate, entirely.
And then you just trod off down the pub. I don't know what you pay with, but...
Broken hammer.
But that 60 quid's insane, man.
They're crazy, aren't they?
I mean, if you was a mate and you had 4 blokes working for you and it'd take you an hour and it was a mate, a good mate, you say, chuck us,
What, like score each or something?
Yeah. Then I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'll pay for the first round of drinks or whatever, a couple of round of drinks. But you can't run a business like that, man. And those people aren't going to be around.
No, that's just beer money for a minute.
And you're not competing with those people. And this goes back to the point we were saying before. Yeah, if you put a post on Facebook, you'd have, I see it, landscape gardeners doing pressure washing now. And it's like...
I think everyone's doing pressure washing.
You're putting in 10, 15 grand gardens and you need a couple hundred quid to pressure wash your driveway.
It's not that. I think, no, do you know what it is, mate? The ticket price is too good on it.
Yeah, but they're not charging good money.
No, they're not. You are right, to be fair.
They'll charge 200 quid for a 100 square metre driveway.
I think that's wild. And they do 30 quid on sand.
And then, the next week, they're putting in 8 grand's worth of garden for someone and nicking 4 grand. And it's like, why don't you just fucking have a day off, mate?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like, you stay in your lane, we'll stay in ours. If I started doing gardens now, I guarantee you I'd get, some landscaping company go, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you pressure washing, you cunt?
You are bang on though, aren't you? It does make sense.
I completely understand roofers cleaning roofs. Get it, right? I don't know what another example is. But if you're installing driveways, then you could argue that cleaning them sort of falls under that remit. But I wouldn't be catting for fucking 100 quid job.
I never understood that either. No, I never understood
that.
But
I would say to my customers that I've installed a driveway on, do you want it cleaned once a year? We do a maintenance package. It's 200 quid a year, forever. We'll come, we'll book it in. It'll be this day. We'll give you a call a month before.
Well, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But why are you advertising your business on Facebook, trying to catch a 30 square metre driveway? Surely that's not worth your time.
No, I know exactly what you mean. It's interesting though. Right, I think we should leave it there, big man.
Let's do this.
Right, everyone, thank you for watching another episode of the Uncleanables. Tune in next week because it is the birthday special.
Big 52.
Big 52 and that. And remember, everyone.
Hang on, just before we go. Holy Energy. Clean 5 for £5 off.
Or clean.
Just clean for 10% off. Check them out. They are, honestly, top quality stuff.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy them.
Yeah.
We do. Anyway, stay cleaning, everyone. Yeah, I just done it, mate. I just done it. Yeah, because you want to interrupt me about this bit of play.
This is it. We've lasted a year and we're breaking down. This is the start of the end. This is what it feels like when a marriage breaks down.
My back hurts so much from laughing.
Should we try it again?
Yeah, let's try it again.
Yeah, go on.
Right, go on, see us out.
Right. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Oh no, listen. You need 5%. Right, go on, you go. Thanks everyone for watching, and remember, stay cleaning.
You bitch.